No, I managed to go a couple days without the sunglasses, but no. This morning I'm a little light sensitive, so instead of risking a migraine, threw them on. Oh, guys, we get to start the drop today. Feels good. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Bumper. Oh no, I'm getting excited. I don't know how to describe it. It's that feeling of accomplishment, actually, when you've devoted everything into making something. Be it construction project, firm remodel. When you're doing it yourself and you actually create something, that sense of pride and satisfaction from it. And I'm so happy I'm getting that from this music project. Sure, did it take longer than I wanted to? Yes. But you know what? We're making progress, and from what I see, once we get the drop constructed, it all just comes down to arrangement from everything that we put together. We're almost done with all the creative aspect and getting all the tools we need for the song, so let's do it. You know, I was having a musing this morning as I was prepping everything for stream, and it was just like taken aback about how quickly I can type something out. And I'm just like, I remember I had typing class all throughout middle school and elementary school, and it was like, I blew it off. I could cheat really well in that because the teachers never paid attention. They didn't really care. But it wasn't until I was in school taking a mandatory typing class in 8th grade in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. And I wasn't able to cheat. They had spray painted all the keys black. You can't tell what's there. Hello, mother person. So glad you managed to catch the stream today. Makes me happy. Get to show you what I actually do. But back to the story. And yeah, I actually legitimately had to learn how to type. I couldn't cheat anymore. It was all taken away from me. And it was because of that. It was because of actually being forced to put into the work and develop the skills to do it. It was time after time. I was starting behind the class, no less, because I came in the middle of their semester, right? So everyone's already meeting the bare minimums, and I'm supposed to now have at least 25 words per minute, and I can't even barely get 14, which is tap, 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 2 fingers, right? So I had to play catch up because the teacher didn't play any favorites. There was no leniency. I was getting fails at the start of everything until I actually caught up to the bare minimum, which was good. It pushed me. I couldn't game the system anymore. I learned that you can't just constantly take shortcuts and stuff. So, in that same regard of me having forced to learn those skills, my words per minute went from 14 with 2 fingers to using all 10, memorizing the keyboard, and now it's just muscle memory, and I can type over 100 words per minute, right? What I'm getting at is the more I develop these skills, the faster it's going to be in future song progressions. It was like that in karate, like that in typing. Everything is just repetition, repetition, repetition. Your skills develop and you get faster at it. Then you can add on new skills, complicate things, or make things more complex, not complicated, but complex. So, anyways, that's my little tidbit that I was thinking of. Let's get to what we're doing today, right? Yeah. All right, day 48 of the project. What's up? All right, top 3 goals today. Create that drop lead melody. Wanted to shoot the intro footage for my YouTube video last night, but I forgot. it was a Roomba day, so the vacuum was going off all afternoon. Yeah, not going to deal with that, so we'll take care of that today, and complete our education goals, as always. Recovery activities, play some Final Fantasy 14 to close out the night, play with our dog during our breaks during the day, and pick up some heavy things and put them back down. Now, because we got to stay fit. Our tasks for today, got our live stream, reviewing our education material. This time we won't forget halfway through and then take up, 45 minutes going over all that. We got our daily melody chord progression that will bust out of the way. And create that lead melody. That's our priority. We get that done, the rest is easy. We've done most of the hard work for our melody progression that we've based the song around already. Education, we'll have the Music Production Handbook, Chapter 2, starting tracks. And then our YouTube intro video, we will record the A roll, record the B roll. This one's problematic because I gotta take this camera off its mount. It kind of blows, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna, when I have one perfectly good camera, I'm not gonna invest in like 2 or 3 others for recording. I ain't that stacked. Maybe one day I can do that to help make things more efficient. But for now, I've got one really good camera, and I can go through a little extra effort to take it off the mount and put it back on later. And then our thumbnail. I'm still struggling on figuring this one out, so it keeps getting pushed down the line until I do come up with an idea. I'll have something, right? I already have what I want the YouTube video to be, what I'm gonna go over in it, and I know a lot of people say you need everyone on YouTube content creation says think of your thumbnail first and then base your idea around that. Well, it's an intro video to me, my personal story, and all that stuff. So it's like I already had that concept of the video down before the thumbnail. Just kind of working backwards, and like I don't know. It's like I have a couple ideas running through my head. I just haven't really nailed down the details on it. Anyways, that's our plan for the day. Let's go over what we learned from the proximity principle yesterday. Let's see, we went over chapters 5 and chapter 6 on peers and producers. So, right, let's talk about our peers. Don't join the easy crowd, you won't grow. Go where the expectations and demands perform are high. Basically, boils down to the law of averages, right? We are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time around. If you hang out with peers who are all 9 out of 10 in your industry, you can argue, according to the law of averages, you're likely to become a 9 yourself. And to get closer in proximity to your dream by surrounding yourself with people who are focused, driven, and motivated, you'll achieve your goals faster and go further. Basically, the crux of this chapter was about you need to find people around you that push you and motivate you, because if you're around driven, motivated people, they will in turn motivate you to keep up with them. You want to keep them around in your life, so you're going to do what you can to stay with them and not anchor them down and pull them back, right? Because most people who are driven and motivated, they won't let people like that hold them down anymore. So when considering the law of averages and your climb to attain your dream, ask yourself, who am I spending the most time with, and who's challenging and championing me? You gotta find people that'll both support you, but also push you. So, yeah, don't just find people that only challenge you, but they talk trash behind your back, and don't find people that are always gonna be just supporting you no matter what, but they don't actually do anything to help you push. They're just basically, if they're just there for the ride, they aren't your peer. They're your passenger. But that's not to say that, like, if you have like your friends and family around you and they aren't like interested in what you're doing, that I'm not saying that that's a bad thing to have in your life, because they're good people. They're still around for a reason, right? It's more along the process of finding people in that industry, that niche that you're going for. So, basically, being comfortable isn't a bad thing. But when you're seeking to achieve your dream, you need to surround yourself with peers who are pursuing theirs. Example, if you're seeking folks you seek folks interested in climbing a mountain when you're preparing to scale Mount Everest. That's your dream, right? So, yeah. The key qualities of a peer: they should have shared values with you. As the old saying goes, or biblical adage, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Two elements with identical properties and a peer who basically two elements with identical properties will be able to foil each other really well. And a peer who shares the same values can sharpen you in your. I know my note is like kind of shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that because that looks like ass. I don't know what was going through my head last night when I was reading it and writing it down. Make a list, writing down the values you practice, admire, and aspire to. Then find those people and surround yourselves with. A great peer they have drive. A driven peer will push you just by being there and encourage you to keep pace with them, expediting your growth. Right? They speak the truth. The right person will speak the truth, even when it's hard, because they want to push you to reach your goals. If they care, they won't. If they truly care, they will tell you when something isn't good, what's wrong with it. They may not know they don't even have to know exactly what's wrong, but they can just tell. Like, so in music, people can tell if a song is a bad song, right? They can tell if something's off. Now, they might not be able to exactly tell you exactly what, but they care enough to let you know that something isn't hitting. And in fact, sometimes people who aren't really know music or just your standard consumer, not even interested in the genre that you're doing, they can tell you if something doesn't really click with them. And if it's just like the general style and whatnot and it just doesn't appeal to them, that's one thing. But say it's like, all right, I liked what you did there, but it didn't really grip me because like this hook wasn't strong enough, or this thing sounded really off-putting, right? That's valuable insight. And a peer doesn't always have to be in your industry. They can still be your friends. Like my bro Dave. He's not like into. It's not that he's not into music. He can tell when something's good or not. He loves listening to music, but his thing is more writing, right? But he can still have the concept of a story. He understands the whole premise of like a song telling a tale. So he can tell if something just isn't clicking and it doesn't sound good, and he can tell me if like, nah, that sounds kind of bummed. Basically, find people that are just not going to freaking sugarcoat anything because they're too worried about your feelings, right? You don't need yes men. They aren't your peer. So, the proximity process described by Ken Coleman for finding a good peer is write down the 5 peers you spend the most time with in your life first. Then, answer the following questions for each of them. Do we share the same values? Do they challenge me to aim higher? And do they give honest feedback? Then write down the 5 peers that you need to spend more time with based on the key qualities. Alright. Now, Chapter 6, the producers. Basically, this was a lot like the professionals, but a lot more of these guys just care about winning. They're not, they know the ins and outs of the industry more so than the craft. And that's a good thing to learn from them because they're the ones where all the opportunities stem from. So, Winston Churchill said, I like things to happen, and if they don't happen, I like to make them happen. That's a producer mindset. Acknowledging, appreciating, and learning from those who create opportunities in the industry will lead to your own opportunity. Producers are the men and women building businesses, running teams, making decisions in your industry or field. They create the jobs and opportunities. Yeah. I'm repeating myself, but they have their focus is always on the success of their own operation. They aren't going to give a crap about your career journey, except as it pertains if it will benefit them in some way. Their mindset is just on winning, right? They just want to win at life. They want to win at the game. They want to win at their business. They want to earn the most money. They want to be successful. And their whole premise is building teams around that to make that happen. So, the key qualities of a producer, they share knowledge. Access to producers helps us understand what we need to do to be successful. Don't confuse them with professors. They aren't interested in helping you grow. They're interested in winning and only seek you if you're an asset. They have great judgment in evaluating competency and talent, so they can give great insight and critique in what you may need to do and to improve and attain an opportunity that you seek within the industry. They provide connections. They know how other producers and movers and shakers, or they know the other producers, movers and shakers in the field. Don't interact with them like you're on a job interview when you get the opportunity to. Your focus should be on learning from them. A simple 15-minute conversation with one producer can lead to an unforeseen opportunity with another. You never know how or when that one conversation with a producer will impact your future. Be yourself and seek their guidance in the time you give them. Respect them. Respect their time because they're busy. They have other things to do, and 9 times out of 10 when you get the opportunity, when you connect with one, speak with one, they'll outright flat tell you it's like we're not hiring anyone because they already got the team, which is fine. What you need to do is just show that you have an interest, that you have a passion, that you're an asset, and have something to provide. They might be able to hook you up with someone who needs you, right? So, number 3, next quality of producer. They offer opportunities. Producers are hiring, creating jobs, putting together winning teams. Yeah. Unpaid opportunities or internships allow you to grow your network with them. Value any opportunity you can get from a producer. Not like I'm going to be out there, scoring any internships or whatnot in music production, right? Those are pretty much filled up, and I don't have the skills to offer them at the moment. But if I did get the opportunity in a local recording studio or something, yeah, I'd do that. But I've got to compete with Florida State University students. All right, they're probably better hooked up and networked to get in there faster than I am. Number 4, producers give direction. They can give you the direction on where the marketplace is headed and what it will take to succeed. They know how it's going to change. They can predict it. That's the reason why they've stayed successful over time. They can share the ins and outs of the industry or discipline, helping you understand the expectations required of it. Best example I've witnessed of this was when seeing interviews with record label, A&R. They basically, all those guys tell you what they're looking for. When a record label's going to pick you up, sign you, they're looking to see your following, they're looking to see your catalog, they're looking to see if your sound is a fit for the record label. And they'll also give you insight and be like, hey, this is really for us, but if you try this, that'll be more suited for their catalog, and things like that. Other times, they'll give you like, yeah, you need to work on your sound a little bit, it's still a little rough, it's not exactly there yet. They'll be the harsh ones for that. So, they can warn you of any pitfalls or obstacles that you might come up against, so you can better prepare yourself for the challenge ahead. Like with professionals, you learn from their experience. It's unreasonable to expect to receive an immediate payoff or getting paid at all when you connect with them. The payoff may take time, but it will be powerful. Case in point, you can have one conversation with, one guy from a record label. The next thing you know, they gas you up to this guy's new record label, and it's like, yeah, there's actually this hard-working guy that he has the sounds that you're doing for the catalog that you're building. So it's basically, you connect with one, and if you make a good impression, the opportunity is going to be right there for you. You might get a show, you might get a friggin', you might get the exact job you're looking for, you might just get into the industry that you never had a chance to. When you meet with them, like with professionals and stuff, be humble, but ambitious to learn from them. Be respectful and be prepared. Their time is valuable. That is one of their greatest assets. Ask good questions, clearly articulating where you want to go in your career, and listen closely to their advice. If you help people win, they'll open up the door of opportunity. That's the summary. Anyways, that's what we learned yesterday. We are done with part 1, the people of the proximity principle. Next time, we will finally be moving on to part 2, the places. Basically describing where you would go to find your opportunity, finding your dream job, in which case, music production. So, awesome. Hey, click. Done with that. Alright, now that we're finished with that, let's go ahead. Do some music production, right? Let's make a chord progression. Have some fun with it. Get nice and warmed up before we jump to the meat and potatoes of it all. Oh. All right. Nice. Okay. Piano roll. Whoops. Give me back here. Off. I don't need that. Right. Julian. Let's do C sharp. Do up here in the 5th registry. All right. And what if we went? I'm thinking 1-3-6-7. Let's go with that one. Or 1-3-7-6. See how that sounds. Actually, here I got an idea. super basic. I feel like I can just do a little bit of craziness, right? Hear me out. Let's hear me out. Let's go ahead and grab this one. Copy pasta these boys. Move them down an octave. Or no, actually, move them up a couple octaves, right? Hear me out here. Hear me out. Go ahead. Got it like that. Go ahead and grab this. Bounce it down an octave. I don't know why, but I feel like doing this. And we go up. Yeah. D. This one goes F. One goes down to C sharp. This one goes down to B. Okay, that was fun. There we go. That's something. Not the greatest, not the worst, but it's something. Yeah. Paste. All right, now we're going to head over to File. We're going to open progress for song. Let's go. Loading, loading, and got everything fantastic. All right, let's play this. Before I move on, I want to listen to this first part again. There we go. Something about that was just bugging me. It sounded way too rough, so I kind of smoothed it out a little bit, just adding more reverb and lowering the dry on it. All right. Jesus. Let's get this creative flow going, guys. Oh, if I wasn't so tired today. I did not sleep. I tried. I tried. Really did. It was about as rough as sandpaper, I tell you. I got a feeling a nap is definitely in my future for today. Which sucks. That's time I don't want to be doing. Look, I know a lot of people love sleeping, but me, it's a pain in the ass. All I want to do is just like not have to deal with it. So much I need to do. So much time spent sleeping. But no, you gotta sleep because, you'll die if you don't have it. Ugh. Fortunately, I can definitely feel it take a damper on my freaking creative output. Sleep's always been a pain for me to get. Especially when I'm on a schedule, then it's like, all right, I have to get up, and then it's just, I'm dragging. And then when you're working from home by, only beholden to yourself, now you gotta fight with your internal desire to freaking just go and take a nap. Like, no, we've got stuff we need to do first. It's frustrating. I don't have this problem when I'm working for someone else. I don't have this problem when I was in school. No. I only have this problem being a grown-ass adult at home working for myself. All I want to do is nap. And I never have liked naps because I always wanted to do something else. Jeez, I'm still the same as a 3-year-old me. Alright. Let's see, last time we were working on... I think this is one sound we got, then we had massive here. That's got our airy pad. And then what? We need a square wave to go with it? A detuned square wave? One. Oh, back to basic shapes. We need to increase the voices here. Change the position to a square wave. Crank that detune up. Turn on the filter. Let's go ahead and change this filter to a band pass. Boost it. Let's turn on some noise. Take off that boost. All right, let's see what he had for his. Let's pull up Novus here.
So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can make a future base slash
Yeah.
type lead and a detuned square wave. Create a background lead, a Sadco type lead,
My airy lead doesn't have that high pitch hit. That's the problem with it. Pull up massive. Thing. That's closer to what we're looking for. All right, this is what. There we go. That's something. All right, so what we need to do is I need to decipher massive here and freaking find our. Got that. Let's turn on the pit. I need this to not hit so hard, like someone's just taking an air hose and I need it to kind of blend in with it a bit more. Let's see. Which modulation envelope are you? You're E3 and E2. I mean, like. Alright, that's better. That's fine. I just need. There it is. The reason I'm keep hitting the key over again is I'm really focusing on that strike of the note and how the synthesizer is actually creating that sound. So trying to ease out the amount of initial startup air blasting from the hose.
And a detuned square wave. Chords, leads, and bass. Starting with the leads, we have 3 layers. A very airy background lead.
See, it's basically like I don't want that sound in with it all. I want it just kind of be a part of it. So you have that pling and then, yeah. There it is. Now we need this to really, like, hit harder. There we go. Crank the attack on that. At this point, I'm just changing up knobs here because I don't know exactly what each one's changing the sound. I don't know this thing so well, so best thing I can do is just play by ear. Yeah, this one's not even engaged. There we go. Cool. All right, we're done with that. Go ahead and grab all you. I'm gonna recolor you to this. Oops. Nope. Cancel that. Undo that. Change you to 17. Put you into 17. All going to place. All you layers are going to up as the same thing. We're going to press you all together. Right? Yeah. Hold on, wait. Nope, nope. He has the main lead in the air compressed with the detune. Got it. Okay. So we'll have you there. We'll have this. There we go. Down. Down. Air. All right, great. Now, crap. Basically, I need
A Sadco type lead.
I need this to be more top end. Give me EQ.
And a detute. A Sadco type lead. And a lead. A Sadco type lead.
Nope. That sounds better.
And a detune.
I mean, it's not exactly, but it's what we got. Right? Yeah, no, I don't need another filter. I'm gonna have a think on this. I need to take a quick bio break, so I'll be back within 5 minutes. All right. Give you some music to listen to, and yeah. the dogs on a quick bio break themselves too. Figure might as well. They're up. I'm up. Get it done. Oh, guys. I'm not sure, like, do you think that my best option would be just to duplicate the lead synth here, since it's basically the square wave, but with an added saw wave in on the second oscillator, and then just shut off that second oscillator, leave it just the square wave, and then I'll have that detuned sound? You know what, let's try that. That's what I was thinking about. Go back to here. Delete that one. Yes. Go ahead. Clone this one. Rename, recolor.
Square wave. Create a
See, it's a lot. We got distortion. We might need to change up the distortion.
simple ARP slash and a detuned square wave. Create a
God, I cannot recreate that sound. That maybe I need a different filter. Oh.
Simple arp/ostinato melody and extend some of the notes to create variation.
Fuck it. Screw it. Let's just go with what we got. Let's see how it sounds. All right. I don't know sound design well enough. I think this is as good as I'm gonna be able to get it. So, what did he base his notes off? I don't know. Simple arp and ostinato. Okay. No, that's not too different. Start with our air lead. Nope, go away, Matt. I don't need you right now. I need. I need my core chords. Control all, copy, bounce out of this. Head back over to you. Go to you. Piano roll. Paste. Great. Gonna grab our mute tool. Mute it all. Great. Head on over to our air lead. I forget what his main chords were.
Piano as a simple foundation.
Oh, he was in the same key as me. So F, A sharp, C sharp. I think. Or he's doing C sharp. I think he's in the key of C sharp? No. No, he's in A sharp minor.
So in today's video, inspired Black's new song key 60, I changed the song as written in the key of A sharp minor.
Yeah, he's in A sharp minor. I'm in F. Gotcha. Yeah, he's doing. He's doing inversions. That's what's going on. Okay. Okay. Me, I'm in the key of F minor. I went standard 1, no inversion. And I went 7th chords for the last 3 instead of keeping them all that. Oh. So when you go to here,
Ostinato melody and extend some of the notes to create variation.
all right, seems legit. So here's the thing. Trying to wrap my head around it, but this is a different part of the song. It's not going to be. The chord is what's going to connect to the first part. Just need to get it in my head that this is wholly different. Just be creative with it. Be creative with it, Nem. Come on. Doesn't help that all I'm thinking about is a nap. We'll get this done. We got this. Come on. And he went up to the registry up. Gotcha. Okay. Oh my god, that's it. What's up, Yo-Yo? Oh, go to pattern. Yep, that's it. Da-da-da-da-da. Ah, crap. Do that. Delete. Move you. Oh, whoops. Undo that. There you go. Right? This works, right? Because his movement isn't that different. Simple arpeggio with some ostinato. Yeah, but he uses his ostinato. He uses the air for his ostinato, though. With the slight variation coming in with the rest of the melody. He just has the bum, 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 ba. So he has that repeating there. So I think I'm on the right track with this. I just need to... He keeps pace with the long note that he puts in his stuff, so... Stop, be gone. Go ahead and cut these notes. Put them in the lead synth. Crap. Ah, crap. I lost them! I lost them! That's alright. Back to the air lead. I know it's too harsh at the moment. I'm still working on it. My sound design is just kind of jank at the moment. I'm just trying to find some kind of lead sound going on with it. I knew I would struggle with this part. I couldn't really find any presets built into Serum that I really liked to go with it. So I just tried to make something of my own, and it's kind of this mediocre mess. That's what it really is. Oh no, I've got a foundation. These are my foundation chords. I just have them all muted at the moment. I mean, this is my song so far, I'll account. That's where I'm going with it. And you said the main tonal snare is kind of in the back where... looking for Odyssey. Not the fill. My entire thing is an absolute disorganized mess. There it is. Alright, you are... Wait. Snare 1. Never mind. Right here. Oh, wait, a little bit of the initial transient. Okay. Bit of the initial. A little bit on. FL crossfade feature. Okay. Well, we'll undo that noise. I probably could have done this a smarter way, but whatever. Oh, nope. Undo that. Wow. Okay. Yep, that just seriously just happened. Frickin' God. Frickin' Control. No. Shift. There we go. Swear. One of these days I'll remember my hotkeys. Nah, sorry, I don't mean to. I'm not trying to pose as anyone else, my dude. I can understand the confusion, though. Especially when you get cut off and get a long name and all of a sudden freaking, oh, sorry, it went too many characters. But thanks for jumping in and thanks for the advice. I appreciate it. This is the first song I'm making on this project, so I do. They aren't in my main wheelhouse of stuff of artists I listen to. Mostly I'm around freaking Hades, Shadow Click, High Society, Cell Dweller. But you know, I have had Nimsy pop up in my Spotify playlist before, so so the name is familiar. And I'm sure if I pull him up right now, I'd immediately know. Hop over to it right now and go. Yep, there it is, I believe. Yes. I get that feeling. I'm actually trying my hardest, like, even if it is going to be completely bunk, I just want to finish the song, because I want to build that habit of just finishing. Because every time before I've tried to start music production and try to get into it, I've given up because I've gotten in my own head, and I've just never quite finished because I wouldn't achieve my perfection. Everything that was in my head, I couldn't translate out onto the screen. But I don't know what's different about this time. I think I just got upset with myself for putting it off for so long. So this is like my full-on run after a decade of being away from music. Yeah, I'm going at this first song here as, you know, after a decade of not having touched it, I have absolutely no general idea of actually what I want this to be. I've just kind of just gone with the flow this entire time. Yep, a decade away. Actually, just over. It's actually been 11 years because the last time I touched music was 2013. Well, I had a couple things, a couple remixes. Back then I did some remixes of Coloris and Lindsey Sterling. I was actually mostly doing the hardest stuff I would do is like liquid dubstep, you know, stuff along the lines of like black mill, and mostly though it was progressive house and trance. Uh, yeah, Big Room was popular from then, but I was always more along the trance was like my go-to when I got into EDM, and then Armin van Buuren with his freaking State of Trance was just listen to that every week. Then Going Quantum Radio came on, and then they had a liquid dubstep playlist, and I fell in love with the genre. And then from there, I fell into future bass, melodic dubstep, and everything just went downhill from there. So now I'm finally coming back to music and have a completely different perspective on approaching it. That's the music I'm looking to make. Yeah, yeah, it is just techno on LSD. Oh man, you ain't wrong about that. But yeah, I'm with you. This lead sounds super harsh. Back over to it. Audio unsorted. Thank you. We're on the lead. Yeah, see, like that's that. Then I have a detuned square that's gonna layer with it. And I got a feeling it's mostly gonna come down to post processing to freaking glue that together. If not, it's just gonna be completely bunk. I can't figure out what to do with it, and I don't know what to do with this air lead because I'm trying to follow along Novus's future-based tutorial here, and so right now for building the lead,
chords, leads, and bass. Starting with the leads, we have 3 layers. A very airy background lead, a Sadko type lead, and a detuned square wave.
and I tried to copy kind of the Sadko lead and detuned square wave, right? But it just mine have come out so harsh, and I'm pretty much chalking that up to my lack of sound design knowledge, especially with Serum. I don't know. I'm trying also not to let myself get discouraged and just scrap it all in frustration. Yeah, but Homeboy here didn't actually have presets in there, but I know you can get some. I probably should start expanding my library with that. I don't know. I can also go on Splice and get some presets for it. Actually, I don't know why I don't even try that. I've still got a massive amount of credits for this month. I don't need to be a sound design genius yet. I haven't taken my freaking School of Bass Nation Masterclass with AU5 yet. It's in the wings though. I have to go back over his Serum Masterclass. Oh, oops, this is the wrong one. There it is. Yeah, I've got the Serum Masterclass and School of Bass to start up. But I want to get done with my 2 books I'm in the middle of reading at the moment. Proximity Principle and the Music Production Handbook. After I get those cleared out, then my education portion of my day. Because I have the morning for production practical input, and then in the afternoon is when I have my grind time stuff. And Saturday is my game day. I'm with you. I will, once I get to the point where I can find my own sound, because I really want to find a way of incorporating. Well, I'm learning from YouTube videos as well. It's just a matter of like I'm a big fan of AU5. And so when he had a Serum Masterclass, I was like, yes. And then Serum Masterclass led into School of Bass, his sound design course. And I'm just like, the guy's a freaking sound design genius. And I know he has tutorials and stuff up on YouTube for free. But this one goes in depth, like super in depth. And I'm just like, yeah, I want that. So I bought it. I wasn't prepared for it, but I bought it. I don't know why Twitch is keeping that one out. Oh, Mr. Bill. I actually had a Sam Matlow's book had a quote from Mr. Bill. the music production handbook I was reading. Like I think the first chapter actually had a Mr. Build. Big Wild. Mr. Bill, there it is. There are no shortcuts. Hard work and work smart. There's no easy way to do this if you want to be unique and good. Work hard, put the hours in. Work smart, watch YouTube tutorials, and read manuals. You'll have your learning time. I'm gonna add him to my YouTube subscriptions to go watch. I'll do that right now while it's on my mind. Subscribe. There we go. Now I have something to watch in the afternoon while I'm working out. Yeah, that's where, like, I'm not there with sound design, so thank you for just saying just to go for presets, because I got tons this month. Sounds, presets, lead, synth. Jeez, if that's not a trancey tune, I don't know what is. I'm not going that hard with this song. Okay. Progressive house, bringing me back. I need something dark. That's what I need. That's the problem, though. With leads, you know, it's hard to find a... Future bass. Let's just click on that one. Yeah, Martin Garrix kind of has taken up the whole progressive house scene, hasn't he? But it's not a bad thing. But at the same time, it's kind of like... Yeah, you know what it is? I can relate this. Martin Garrix is like junk food, right? Yet you enjoy your bag of potato chips, right? It's a guilty pleasure, but at the same time, too much of it, and you just feel like crap. There's nothing wrong with an occasional song or anything from him, but when it's just like constantly assailed by it, you're just like, ugh. And it's not enough variation to keep you invested in it. Kind of funny probably why Deadmau5 just kind of rags on him the entire time. I like that one. But does it work with what I'm going with mine? That's the question. This fill I have here, I didn't think would work when I was initially downloading it. Which one is it? You know what? I can just go to my library. So, like, I downloaded... Where are you? What? Not one shots. Crap. Well, I'll come back to it. I kind of want to show this off. is sounds? There it is. So I thought this fill was a little weird, but it actually worked. I didn't think it would. I actually haven't listened to Martin's latest album, so say it's pretty good. I'll have to check it out. I'll throw that up on Spotify eventually. I'm waiting for Hades' new album. She keeps teasing it. I'm just like, I need a date, girl. I need a freaking date. So upset I couldn't actually go to her show where she had debuted the entire thing. But, you know, homeboy got to work on his own dream. Turn that down a little bit. Go to here. That does work with it. Okay. Thank you, Virtual Riot, you crazy bastard. I heard about his IDs. Freaking DMZ's been teasing them, I think. Was it DMZ or was it All Time EDM? I don't remember which. But someone was hyping it up, and it's just been sitting in the back of my mind. There's so much music stuff that's coming out right now. I can't keep up with it all. I can't keep up with it all while also doing my own thing. I barely have time to play games, play with my dog, and exercise. All right. Oh, great. Epilepsy action. I'm so down. I am so freaking down. This is going to be a good time. Second one. Okay. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong one. I want... Got 3. Voltage 2. There we go. Oh. Did you happen to check out Black Tiger Sex Machine's anime show? That was freaking lit, man. Oh, that's because nothing's actually playing. Like, nothing is actually playing here.
These are the signs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna actually play it because I don't want to get copyright smacked by YouTube and Twitch. But I'm just queuing it up so later I have something to watch where I'm picking up heavy things and putting them back down. But I'm definitely down to watch that. I need some inspiration, man. Yeah, my original plan to, like, find my sound is to somehow pick, like, apart the aspects that I like AU5 sound design, Hades' dark motif, High Society's melody composition, and, the guitar arpeggios and, kind of glitchy vibe that ShadowClick has done with their like Cyber Warfare album, or not album but EP. Well, okay, fair, but still. I thought YouTube nuked me yesterday just because I was watching a short that was less than a minute long that had freaking Slipknot's vocal over because freaking Estefanio, the crazy drummer dude, was doing a one-handed cover of their song. I will, man. I will. Oh. I have got to freaking figure this crap out, though. Alright. We were working on finding lead, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and download this preset. Nope. No. Nope. 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 I mean, can you blame a guy for liking saws? I mean, again. Like sine waves and saw waves. Those are mine. Those are my go-tos. I'm not real. I have a hard time with square waves and freaking pulses and. Yeah, I saw that one. I still can't wrap my head over using chaos correctly. That's why I'm like wanting to. I want to get through my reading material, get that done, finished up, all my notes taken from it, and then I want to like full on just wholly devote all of that to absorbing the knowledge he has in his sound design. Because he constantly adds more to it, or at least Donation does. I mean, crap. My screens are disorganized. All right, get that back there, and give me that one. Thank you. Music theory. Nope. Donation. That's what. Oh, hold on one second. Let me sign in with my password. Thank you. Ah, crap. I need to let my paper. Crap on a stick. I didn't write down the new password for Donation. Not on the email either. Log in, please. There we go. Yeah, ever since Donation upgraded their freaking portal, It's just been a pain in the butt. I mean, it's nice that I can upgrade via a link in email, but seriously, guys, I missed having a password that I could just put in. That was wonderful. Okay. Yeah, this is all the crap he's got. Like, Chapter 1, bass jams. Just what? Chapter 2, basses and leads. Chapter 3, FX and filters. Chapter 4. Like, you go to one of these. I mean, okay, this one's not so bad. Yeah, your LFO grain delay. All right, that's a 2-minute 47-second video. Okay, but this is also Wyatt here. This isn't AU5, but you go to the bass jam. This course is completely sound design. This is they aren't doing mixing and mastering in this one. Maybe. Let's see, we got. Yeah, this is all construction and everything, not mixing and mastering. Not sure about activate. Now this is all construction, composition, sound design. Maybe in the Infinite Wings walkthrough. And then we got the work in progress masterclass from Wyatt here. He maybe goes over mixing and mastering on his. Oh wait, is this the work in progress? Is this one AU5 or is this Wyatt? Because I think the bonus one might be Wyatt. Yeah, this one's AU5. Okay, so the bonus one here. Yeah, this one is all Wyatt. Dude, tell me about it. Friggin', I'm happy he's making bags. He deserves it. And no, who else puts in the amount of work and freaking sound design knowledge than him? He kind of like he makes sound design seem intimidating when he's talking about. He makes it seem like quantum physics. That's what he makes it seem like. That's just it. I want to get into that level of. I can't say my most favorite producer, but AU5 has been at the top for the longest time. He's outlasted my favorites. He's out other favorites like Sullivan King. He's outlasted many others. And, you know, it's a constant revolving door on whose music really speaks with me. But AU5 has remained at the top for the longest out of anyone. Hades has been up there for the past couple years. Really like her vocals, her lyrics. I like her style in her songs. Not only that, her personal journey, and she's just kind of funny and quirky to follow on Twitter. So, my buddy Alan was big into him. I don't know about now. I haven't talked to Alan in a while, ever since I deleted my Facebook account. He has my number. He can text me at any time. But he only contacted me through Facebook Messenger, and since I deleted anything Zuckerberg related except for Instagram, but even then I barely touched that son of a gun. I mean, heck, Hades got kicked off of Instagram the other day, and I don't know why. She doesn't post anything obscene on there. The worst that she ever does is that she's just spinning on a pole at her spin class. At her pole dancing class, or whatever. And then The rest of it is just quirky little nonsensical things, either advertising her shows, her upcoming album, or it's small animals. So I don't understand Facebook and Meta and all their crap, so I don't really give it a lot of time and thought. Maybe eventually I'll start actually putting in an effort to build up Instagram, but its algorithm's gone to crap ever since they monetized it to Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, that pretty much is all there is to post. I'll check out ISO. Because there is a point where eventually I'm gonna be wanting to do like remixes of specific songs, and the only reason I haven't touched them is because I'm afraid of not doing this because I like them so much. I know it kind of sounds weird that's my fear, but I mean, it's something that I've wanted. When some of them are ones that I've wanted to do for years, so it's just like, okay, I might be putting you on a pedestal, but it's for a good reason. I want you to be like a magnum opus level remix. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making mountains out of molehills. All right. Splice. We were still hunting for sounds. You got me all self-conscious about enjoying saw waves. Gosh darn it. Alt count. I'm gonna get this one. Don't you say a gosh darn thing, alt account. Don't you say a gosh darn thing. Yes, it's a saw wave. But it's a reverse one. Give me a break. I like it, but I don't need it. I like this one, but I don't need it. I don't need it. Ain't gonna SpongeBob me on that one. This is just giving me like EVE Online vibes. Like, just, you're out in space, warping to freaking hypergates and stuff. This is what this one's giving me. Nope. Actually, wait. That's actually a sound that I do want for... See, here's... No, I don't need it now. I don't need it now. This is something that I don't need. I don't need it now. All right, that was page 1. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something else. I forgot to make sure it was a serum preset. Oh, the good news is I know Virtual Riot pretty much predominantly just makes stuff for serum, so I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem with the one that we did download. Yep, FXP. All right, good. We're good. All right, search future base instead. Okay, well, I had future base listed as a tag, but you're right. Take off. Clear that one. Search. Future base presets. You know, here's one problem I have. These chord presets sound really good. The only problem is I like to draw my own chords, right? I like to put my chords in the piano roll, and if I don't have that level of control, this turns into absolute dog shit. That's the one problem I have with chord preset on Serum. I don't know. Maybe I just need to figure out a way of working with them in the future, but I like having that manual control to be like, all right, this one is a chord, but I kind of want to change it to like a diminished, a freaking suspended, or something like that. You know, I would just like that as a loop, not even as a preset. that loop right there would just be nice. It won't fit my song, but I just liked listening to it. Nope, that's not the kind of motif we're going with this one. Nope, that is way too... Yep. Yep, that is a pretty much signature for it. But I don't really have that much of a problem with it. I mean, yeah, it can get a bit old and everything, but that's where the creativity comes in. Just actually adding in new stuff to it, kind of expanding the sound. I mean, heck, if Seven Lions, Trivecta, and all of them can keep going with it, it's not a genre that's seeing the end of its freaking life, so Dabbing is good. Freaking didn't he what was it? Did he have a new I thought he might have had something new come out, but the last thing I listened to from him was Hollow. Yeah, all right. He hasn't had anything new come out, but yeah, the last one he's had was Hollow with Kaiwachi. You haven't heard a lot of Seven Lions, huh? Okay. I'm gonna get. Let's see. Besides. Where is it? Discography. Go. I'm actually surprised. Island is no longer in his most popular list. That shocks me. Island was on there for the longest time. Wow, okay. I'm going to have to check out freaking Not Even Love, because if that plus the Armin van Buren remix knocked out Island, okay. I'll have to look into that. I have not heard of Popacon. Oh, gotcha. See, I used to be house, I used to be techno, I used to be freaking trance. Trance was my go-to, house was like my sub go-to, but then I got really into the melodic stuff because it started like speaking to me, and might have had a great experience while tripping on shrooms at an EDC during a Seven Lions set. I mean, granted, I was a fan beforehand, but it just kind of like just listening to it brings back really good memories. You got the Seven Lions remix of Velveteen's The Great Divide. That one's a fantastic one. I don't know why that's not on my liked songs. Should be. But I'm looking for the one. I'm looking for the collab with AU5. God, he has so much stuff that came out. Guy's a machine. Because he had his 10 years of Seven Lions drop in 2022. And ever since then, like, when his 10-year thing came out, it was like a big deal for him. He freaking had a whole like collection release. He had Ophelia Records just like take off. It was a whole like he basically went on like this whole thing that was like Tomorrowland level of storytelling in regards to his journey, and he put in so much effort into it, and ever since then it's been crazy. So, you know what? I'm just gonna search for it. All right, so definitely check out Island from Seven Lions, Wooly, and Trivecta and Neve. But this song, freaking killer. Popacon. Spell Utopia, please. Go ahead and... Nope. Don't add like songs. Not yet. New playlist. I would like to go to my playlist. Can I edit the details of the playlist, please? Thank you. To listen. Save. Thank you. Woo! Mm, mm, mm. Oh, I can't play the Seven Lions one. YouTube will definitely ding me for copyright on that. I would play it, don't get me wrong, but YouTube would smack my stream. I get a no-no slap on the D. Can I play this, or like, that's one of those things. It's like, I gotta play it real careful with the copyright stuff. All right, we'll do a critique. All right, we can do a critique, and that'll fall under fair use. So, where there's gonna be some pausing. Oh. I like the riser. Do you think, like, when he does that, do you think that's a preset on a synth, or is that an actual chop he's for that? Do 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 do. That's one of those things I question when I'm like listening to a song and trying to analyze it and recreate it. Is that some of these things, it's just like, is that a preset that just has an immediate cutoff in the freaking envelope, or they like actually have a preset that went out and they're just doing chops in it? But I think this probably is just a case of an actual envelope instead of a chop. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So this part right here. This transition here. It's like, did he catch? I would like to, like, I wonder, did he catch the delay there and then just had it kind of automate it out, so it just kept going, or did he like sample it and then do it that way? That's some of the things I wonder about. Like, you just take the MIDI, bounce it out into an audio track, and then do that? These are all questions I have because I'm such a freaking noob. Tremolo with reverb. Okay. See, YouTube, we're listening to this for educational purposes. I need to learn. From what I hear, Monster Cat denies a lot of stuff. At least that's what, like, the interview with Monster Cat's A&R with Bishu kind of went over. Did they say that it was just not up to their standards, or a matter of personal following and catalog or something? Oh, that's rude. Have you collabed with your friends and submitted something to Monster Cat and tried to get in through that way? Like that way it's like, hey, I've been published with you before. I was, I collabed on this track. I don't know. I'm just thinking from like a business end standpoint from all the crap I've been reading and stuff. Then again, what hope? I'm nowhere even close to that point in my freaking music career. Okay. I do like the artwork for it, though. I like the hologram flower. Nice guitar. No lie, if I wasn't even actually seeing this rubber bar here, I'd expect one final build-up to be coming. And it's like, no, I know this is just the outro to the song, kind of. Freaking time, or playtime is just spoiling it for me. I'm gonna have to listen to more from him. I really liked that one. That one was a groove. Oh, I know. When you just get a fake out and you're just like, don't blue ball me, my dude. I am vibing. Especially at a festival. Oh, and then you have some of those the not lesser known artists, but like the ones that aren't veterans to festivals and everything, and they overdo it. And then it's just like, come on, dude. It's fine every once in a while, but I'm not here to be edged all goddamn day. Now you're just making me want you to move off stage so I can get to the next act. Oh, I don't know who did that at EDC Orlando last time I was there. I can't remember. It was this one dude over on freaking Circuit Grounds that was doing that. Can't remember who. Probably for good reason. And the worst part is, I was there at the start of the day because I was riding that rail all the way through the night. I was there at Excision on the rail, and I'm like, I am not giving up this spot. So I was there at the beginning when gates opened. And then I have to sit through people like that, and I'm just like, ugh. Fine. It's fine. The rail is worth it. The sacrifices you make. Also, like being dehydrated. That way you don't give up your spot because you have to go pee. People, let me tell you this. The rail isn't worth it. Trust me. It's fun every once in a while, but it is not worth it to do it day after day at a festival. I don't know Sultan, but I have heard the name before. I know, shame on me. Oh, great. Oh, great. I closed spot. All right, Sultan. Yep, I can honestly admit that I don't know of them. Got a feeling if I were to listen to them, I'd be right on System Warfare, though. Oh! 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 Never mind. I guess I have heard of them because they've been on Guerrilla Warfare. Yep, there it is. I guess I technically have heard of them. Thank you, Shaquille O'Neal, for being one of the greatest things to happen to dubstep. Oh, I love people like that. Definitely. They're what give me hope too. I mean, like, being able to know that people are self-taught, that they learned off of YouTube on their own, that's the whole premise of my entire journey here. The whole premise of me even starting a stream. I'm not my purpose of making a stream isn't of being a producer streaming isn't for the fact of just becoming like a content creator and famous through that. It's actually more predominantly to hold myself accountable. Because that's what happened every time before I tried to do this, is that I would try to become a producer and hold myself accountable, but so much of my life I've hated myself, mental illness, all that stuff. We don't need to go into. And however, I have never had a problem when I feel like I'm being held accountable by other people. So when my best friend was my boss, or he was hiring me to help him with stuff, or he got me a job and we were doing construction together and stuff like that, zero problems. I hated the job outright. I would be miserable. I had carpal tunnel. I'm just in constant misery, sleeping like shit. But every day, without fail, I would get up and go to work. I had kidney stones, and I still went to work until the point where I could not move from the pain. When I am accountable to someone else, I sacrifice everything. So that's the premise of this stream. That's the premise of this whole project in actually doing this in front of everyone else. It's to show up every day for someone. And in return, they can see someone go from absolutely nothing. Yeah, I have, previous on and off experience with music production. I went to school for it out in California. And then I dropped it because ADHD puppy brain. But now I'm coming back to it. It is my goal. It is my dream to be a producer. It is a dream. It is the only dream I've held on to since I was 16. So I'm back now. I am giving this my all. I am doing more than I ever have been before in it. And I've never felt so focused and passionate for. And normally, this would have burnt out like 3 weeks ago. On average, I would have already given up and moved on to something else. Tried something that seemed easy. But no, I'm still sticking with it. I'm still learning with it. And doing this will be basically a chronicle of showing people there is a path to pursue your dream. Not only as a creative, but also if you're an aspiring artist, you can. And as yourself, you're 3 years into it, my dude. Dude, that's inspiration to me to catch up to you. So, thank you for all the help you've given me today, all to count. I'm glad we connected over. I'm glad we connected over music, man. This is good. This makes me feel happy. Appreciate it. It is noontime. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping to develop my skills here enough that you can actually feel proud to have me on a collab with you. Until then, I'm not going to feel worthy. But I definitely am interested in the future. But I do not want to be that person that holds you back, that makes you feel like, oh man, I should have just done this on my own because it's absolute dog shit. Oh. We've gotten so lost in the wilds just bonding over music. We were supposed to be finding a preset to help fill out this lead. I'm not regretting any of it, though. I'm not. This is good, man. Thank you. I like that super saw, but why does it have to be a chord super saw? Why? And a detuned one. Fantastic. Ooh. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna download it just because that sounded good. I like it. Take that one too. Tempting, but I'm not sold. I'm not, no lie, man, like, most of my time on my past streams, getting even through the intro here and developing all of these sounds, most of my time has just been browsing sample libraries and demos on stuff. Like, it's different when you know exactly what you're looking for, but for me, I don't know exactly what being 10 years away, it's just like coming back brand new, not knowing a damn thing. The only benefit I have is that I actually know what a piano roll is, how to freaking put MIDI notes in, how to freaking find files and everything. I at least have that understanding coming into it, but overall, I might as well just be someone who was starting from scratch. So I also have a basic understanding of audio balance and audio engineering. That's also helped. That's fair. I was thinking about that with the first track that I really liked from the Virtual Riot preset that I picked up. I was thinking about that, but now I'm just kind of like, I'm not just also looking for that sound, I'm also looking for future sounds since I'm here. Decent, this one. I like this one. Now this preset here is one I wish I could try out in Serum before I buy it to see if it would actually work with what I'm doing. Because while this sounds nice and bright and everything, it doesn't, once you hit a certain registry, it doesn't sound good. It sounds completely off, and I learned that lesson the hard way yesterday when I downloaded presets that did not work at all. You know what? I think we'll just go with what we got so far instead of keep scrolling. That, and also we're sitting on a nice, comfortable 69 credits. Okay, we'll just stop there for now. I mean, technically, I think there is a way for me to actually do that. The only problem is I don't know how to get Splice Bridge to initiate. Because that was the selling point on Splice, is that they had a plugin that allows you to try things out in your DAW before you purchase them. But I can't figure out how to get Splice Bridge work, and I haven't had the time to sit down and actually look into it. So if Splice Bridge works with presets, then my problem is solved. However, I know it's supposed to work for samples that you can automatically put into your sampler and adjust the pitch and everything and get the sound where you want in your thing before you actually commit. Again, I haven't had the chance to sit down and open up Splice Bridge and actually see how it works. I mean, I can't just actually get it to open. I don't know how to actually open it. I think they do. I think it's FL. I think it's on their FL Cloud that they've introduced, but I don't know. I haven't actually looked into it, but I will say that, you know, they might have it, but unless I know of like big names that they've managed to lock down for samples on theirs, I don't think it's really going to attract me to it. Because that's the one thing I will say about Splice. They do get big names like Virtual Right and everything to submit sounds to catalog. Ah, that version. That's a good version. I enjoyed that version while I had it. Eventually, though, I did decide to go with the more... I went with the professional version, which is basically everything but, you know, the really good freaking plugins. And if you buy 3 of those plugins, you might as well buy the final studio version. Because, you know, it's only $300 of an upgrade to get the studio version. And, you know, you can unlock all the 7 other plugins that are locked behind the paywall. Hey, good on ya. I don't know what it is about Ableton. My mind could not wrap around all of my tracks and everything being on the right hand side of the screen. As soon as that was up there, I just completely brain farted. I think Ableton is great. I love their whole layout of all their plugins and everything being on the bottom here, and it's just easy left to right. But having all the tracks on this right side to put things in and everything, my brain just completely was like, nope, we cannot change how we've done things ever since we started in Logic. FL Studio is the closest thing to it. We're going with that. That is another problem I had with Ableton, was when I was researching it, a lot of plugins were like, yeah, Ableton's a bit locked down on their plugin allowance. Other than like big brand names like, you know, Expert or Transfer or Expert, I don't remember. But Serum. You can get Serum in there, you can get Omnisphere, you can get some of the other ones, but then again, Ableton stock plugins are pretty powerful. Don't they have like Probe Fab filter on default? And you can get Valhalla in there too. So you can get Cable Guys Kickstart, so there's that. I mean, if it weren't for the fact that just layout-wise, it causes my brain to have a freaking stroke, I would probably be using Ableton. But hey, you know what? If FL Studio is good enough for Novus and Eliminate, then it's good enough for me. And in fact, and when Eliminate can talk shit to Bishu over it and still produce fire tracks, that's all I need. That's all I need. That's my justification. I was actually talking to my buddy the other day. He was asking me what DAW I was using, and I told him like, I'm an FL Studio 21 degenerate. I'm not decent enough to be an Ableton basic bish, and I'm not edgy enough to take on Reaper, and I'm too proud to swear myself to Apple's Logic anymore. And as for all the others, I don't have time to freaking find the specialized learning tutorials each one of those. I think the only other ones you could probably pick up is like Pro Tools or Cubase, but who even uses Pro Tools? Like, I don't know when it happened. They like when I was in college for audio design and engineering, Pro Tools was like that was touted as the industry standard, and we were using Logic because I don't know, it was the cheapest thing for the school to get. Because Apple has always been like, here's school deal. All right, go kick some ass. Thanks for following. Thanks for all your help, alt account. You have a good day. I can't wait to go participate in my own beat battles. One day. That's in the plans. I gotta get this stuff done first. All right, come on. Oh, let's open up Serum. Let's go ahead and find our presets that we just downloaded from Splice. And it did not update. Fantastic. Okay. Sounds good. Frick. All right, let's go ahead and save this. And we are just going to open the project again. That should reboot everything. It should pick up everything I downloaded in. I'll come by. I still got a bit more to stream here. But I'll definitely drop by this afternoon when I am, well, I'm probably actually going to call it early today. Probably at like 12:30 is when I'm going to call it. So 26 minutes. And then, yeah, I'll drop by. And I'll watch how it's going. I'll root for you. Again, thanks for all your help today, man. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate the support. You're awesome. There's no words to actually describe the gratitude I have for you and each and every other person that manages to come in here and join me on my journey here. Thank you. Lead synth. Slice. Yay! V-Riot. Nope, let's go pattern. Alright, I don't know what this air lead is doing because it is not doing it for me. Go ahead and delete that. I'm just going to take this lead and slap it here. Don't mind me. I just want to preview it. works much better. Let's go back to here.
Chords, leads, and bass. Starting with the leads, we have 3 layers. A very airy background lead, a Sadko type lead, and a detuned square wave. Create a simple ARP/ostinato melody and extend some of the notes to create variation. For the chords, 3 layers is enough. A Martin Garrix.
All right, so we got our melody, right? We got our lead melody. I'm fine with that. I am happy with that. It's just a matter of getting our other layers to make it sound more full like that.
Garrix top layer, distorted and grunge mids, and that detuned layer that every future bass track has. You know, to add that thickness.
Gotcha. Okay, so cut back 1. That cuts out 1. Create a reverse of the Thanks, Selena. Good to see you. My problem is I need to add more here. I need more of my lead. I need it to be bigger. I need it to be bolder. I need that sound to be pushed out more. But here's the thing. While I may not have been able to put in all the work I wanted to do on this today, I did meet really helpful contact in the future. They followed me. It's going to be great because that's just another person to add to my peers. You know, that thing we went over. The honor education part of this, you know. Very important that I develop a network of peers that, you know, push me and I can do better. And it's great to see that, you know, even they recognize I have promise. Whoa. 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 What? No! Bad Streamlabs bot. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. No, you do not time out Scream Queen Selena. How dare you? Bad Streamlabs bot. Bad. Oh, you are so getting thrown out the freaking window for that one. Oh, heck no. You did not just do that to Scream Queen Selena. Oh, you son of a gun. You're gonna, punch you in the face. Son of a gun. Freaking doing that to Selena. How dare you? Where you at? Where you at, Streambot? Sidebot, come here. View that deleted message. No, you don't get to do that. Hold on. What is this crap? What do you mean? What do you mean Twitch is inactive, but... Oh, you stupid butthead. Alright, you know what? Fine, I'll turn you off. I don't know why you're inactive. I didn't turn you off for Twitch. Alright. That was some crap, Selena. I'm sorry. I don't know what got into Cloudbot's mind and where it thought that, you know, your emotes qualified as symbols. And so it was just like, oh, heck, smack you on out of here. But I'm sorry. That was wrong of it. I apologize on behalf of Streamlabs Upstart Cloudbot. That was rude of it, and it is not what I intended when I gave it the job of moderating my chat. Okay? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're just here to show your love. Throw your hands up in the air and give me that energy like Goku asking for it for a spirit bomb. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're a wonderful gem, and I look forward to being on Rogues Gallery with you with Iron this Friday. Pending more untimely family, show-ups and stuff. What the heck, Streamlabs bot? Why? Your protections are turned off. Oh my god. Okay. That's it. You know what? You're gone. You're freaking gone. Look. This is some crap. Don't you remove her freaking stuff. Like, look at this. I have gone ahead. I have gone ahead and turned it off. This is rude of it. It is not doing as I intended, and it is getting fired. I'm going to Donald Trump it and go, you're fired. Sorry, I have a terrible Trump impression. I actually have never watched The Apprentice, so I only know the memes. I don't actually know how he presented his "You're fire" tagline. So I can do Arnold Schwarzenegger when they gave the job to him. You're terminated. There, I can do that. All right, so great. Now I have to add Nightbot to my list of things to do and actually get that up and running. Great. Screw you, Streamlabs. Dick waffles. Frick. All right, let's go over here. Weekly to-do list. Great. Nightbot implementation. Because Streamlabs Cloudbot is a Nazi. Well, not really. A moderating emote fascist. There we go. That's better. That's a proper term for it. Yes. No, you're allowed to use emojis. You should be able to spam emojis. The thing that you shouldn't be able to do is spam random symbols in order to freaking make a freaking penis out of letters and crap. Right? That's what it was intended for. That is what I designed it to be. But no, it's just like, oh, hey, yeah, sorry, we aren't going to allow that. And I'm like, all right, I'll turn off the protections. I turn off the protections. It's like, oh, hey, we know that you turned off the protections, but we're still going to delete it all in chat. And I'm like, no. Oh God, Selena, don't take me as a prime example. My to-do, this is pain. This is agony. This is all for the sake of keeping me on track with my ADHD puppy brain. This is not a good idea. This is self-torment. But if you think it'll help you, I can get you the template. Whisker, come here. Selena says hi. You gotta come on. Oh, there's a good boy. Hi, buddy. Say hi to the wonderful folks. Got it. Okay. It's anal retentive is what it is, but thank you for your vote of, appreciation. Honestly, Selena, if you want to get in on it, it's an app called Notion. I can't recommend it enough. It actually is fantastic. Here you go. Oops, that's my personal one. I just wanted to go to the actual Notion website. Alright, so here it is. Grab that copy. I will throw it up in the chat. There you go. It is a wonderful freaking app. You can have whole ass templates in there. Believe it or not, the nice thing is like this weekly to-do list is one of the base templates already added into the app. So you can just say like, I need a to-do list, and you get this, and then all you have to do when you start it up, you just say new week of blank to-dos, and then there you go. And you just start adding things in. And then if you need to get rid of it, you just go over to the little 6 dots over here, right click, you can just go delete, or you can duplicate, add another one. Oh, for frick's sake. Yeah, and that's what I do to keep track of my weeks, and that's how I've been going at it with this project. I even have Rogues Gallery. I need to get my funny submission in and research topics for the show. Which reminds me, that's another thing I need to do is I actually have to watch YouTube shorts and find something funny. Because all I've been doing is watching music stuff recently. But yeah, this is what I do to keep track of all my stuff. And then, Notion also has a calendar app that you can add into it and connect with it. You can also log in with your Gmail and other calendars that you might have. And that's how I have everything all tied together. So I have my alerts for my day, when I need to take my break, when it's time to stream, showering and breakfast, because heaven forbids, I'll doom scroll all day when I get up in the morning if I don't have this timer go off. Lunchtime, so I can actually remember to eat, because sometimes I'll get so busy working that I won't remember that it's time for lunch until it's like 4 in the afternoon. I just put therapy in there just so I have it blacked out. So, like, in case anyone's ever asking me for time, I just don't have it there. I make time every day for social media and whatnot. That way, like, I might be silent for most of the day, but I have a dedicated time to where I can socialize, talk with other people, catch up on current events. Actually, that's why you don't see me all day as I used to be on X. It's just because I actually have a dedicated time for that, so I can remain focused on other things. Then I have dinner time, which I reserve to prep and whatnot. And then my evening is my free time. That's when I can actually get my daily games in. And then I have, at the very end of my day, when that alarm goes off, everything's turned off. Games, all that stuff. I do my end of day stuff, which is setting up for the next day with a new productivity day hub. This is all extra here. This is my own personal workflow template. So it's all connected together. The learning hub, the social media hub, the business hub, all that's different. That's particular stuff that's made. So I would have, if you were interested in this would be a template I would hand over to you, but it's mostly just designed for music production and the workflow of it. And yeah, that's what I use. I get it. I get it. I know. I don't have to find a funny video, but I like to contribute. I like to be prepared. I like to do my research on the topics. I like to be a contributing member to the show because you guys asked me to be a panelist. So, that's how I show my respect and honor you guys for the opportunity. Yeah. If you need a workflow thing that, is implementive in different ways, definitely check out Notion. I can't recommend it enough. Not sponsored. Wouldn't mind to be, but I'm not that big yet to get sponsorship deals, but I'm getting there. The nice thing is, every time a new person comes in and I can actually socialize and interact with them, I can make that connection, and my network grows, my channel grows, and that's another thing. Another thing that this is all about is actually connecting with people for my journey going forward. I'm a bit bashful because I feel good. It's been a while since I've felt good about doing it. Most of the time I feel resentful, and it's a new feeling for me. All right, I'm embarrassed now. Stop. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna call it early today because I am dog ass tired. I'm gonna go get something to eat, get my workout in, then make time for a quick power nap because I'll be dragging tonight just trying to read. I know, it is all coming together, and I've made great growth in just the first month of actually doing it. So I know I've been at this technically for 2 months, but my first month was basically me streaming and setting the entire project up. Setting up that to-do list. Setting up the channel and the transitions and the animations and all that stuff for the presentation. And now that I got all that out of the way, it's been nothing but the grind. Thank you, Selena. More is coming tomorrow. It's tomorrow we're gonna flush out that lead with more layers. Then we're gonna get the drop chords in. We're gonna get the drums in. We're gonna get all that progression in. We're gonna get that arrangement done. We're gonna be able to flush it out to the end. You know what? I expect next week to be about the time when we get it all constructed, and then we can move on to mixing and mastering. And we're probably going to be rushing the mixing and mastering to the very end, and it's going to be rough, but it's going to be our first song that we get to embarrassingly show from where we started to where we are. And we're going to make it. We're going to make it by the end of July. We are on track. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. I know, Toothless. It's exciting. Freaking cat. All right, guys. I love you, lunatics. You're all fantastic. I appreciate all the follows, all the support, all the help, everything you do to be a part of this show and my journey becoming one of the greatest EDM producers out there. I'm so excited to actually be chasing my dream and seeing proof of concepts come to fruition. So, thank you all. You're great. I'll see you tomorrow morning bright and early, and then following that, we got Rogues Gallery. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be a big day. Going to be a lot of fun. A lot of stuff to talk about. Anyways, y'all take care now. You're awesome. Stay awesome. Deuces.